So on today's video, I'm gonna be telling you how to get started with TIG welding affordably and cheaply. I went to my Amazon store the other night and I put down the cheapest things you could buy to get started. So I'm gonna be telling you everything that you need, from the welding machine, the tools, the tungsten, everything that you need to get started with TIG welding. I'm over here doing a weld log right now for we're about to shoot some x-rays, and I'm tracking down all my welds and making sure they have weld numbers, the procedure is right, the line numbers right. And I got my homeboy over here drying up some more isos. We had a rerun some new pipe, so we getting the isos ready for the next project. We building exactly the same plant, and we want to make sure that we don't have no issues, no cutouts, and everything is going to fit. So whenever I come in, I could just do the last few tie-ins. As I'm doing my weld log chart, I'm noticing that on my welding procedure, everything is TIG, and that's something that I want to talk to y'all about. From 2021, the most important procedure will be TIG, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm sure y'all been watching the news. Right now we have a Democrat in office. Whenever we had a Republican, the pipelines were fully loaded, full blasting, the oil field was pumping. West Texas, everywhere, everybody was constantly working. But since we have a Democrat, you kind of shut all that down, and from now on, TIG will be most important because there's not gonna have any pipelines. They do have some pipeline work, but it will slow down a lot. And most likely, if you're trying to get a job at pipeline, you have to know somebody and you have to be well connected. Even I have family members who've been pipelining for a long time, and I got a few of them sitting at home chilling. They been getting a few calls, and it's a matter of time before they go back to the field, but it's not gonna be pumping like it was the last couple of years. Well, not until we get another Republican in office. I think and I believe we get a good, maybe a good 10 more years of pipeline welding if we do get another Republican in office. So if you're going to school, make sure you learn on your TIG. Everything over here is TIG welded. We have a whole bunch of stainless, and even the carbon gets TIG welded. And the reason is because in these plants, you can't have no open flames, you can't throw sparks. Well, they want to minimize the sparks for safety reasons, so they prefer to do TIG. Okay, first things first, if you're low on money, I'm sure you've been watching my videos. I already did a review on one of the cheapest welders that you can buy on Amazon, which is the Yeswelder. They have other welding machines that I will try out if you want to wait. I think they do have another one that's cheaper. I think I've seen one for like 80 bucks. So I will be getting that one soon if you want to wait for that one, if your money is tight. But that is a great TIG machine to have at home. You can use it if you want to have more info. Go to my older videos and look for that Yeswelder review on TIG. So the second thing that you will need is a good TIG rig. Now, what I have here is my Profax. I actually bought this from Facebook Market. That's a good place to start to get affordable used tools. I was on my way actually to Wisconsin, and all the welding supply stores were closed. So I needed to get one, and I actually found this. And I think I got this for like, I believe $65. But they have other cheaper ones if you want to buy it from Amazon. I actually looked yesterday and they got one called the Well City Tig Rig. You could buy it brand new for $60. It's pretty affordable. I never used it, but it has some good reviews. Out of 40, I think it had like 5 stars, and to me it seems like a decent TIG rig. Okay, once you buy a TIG rig, that TIG rig that I told you, it comes with some accessories, but it's not the ones that I recommend for you to use. Now, cups. I personally use a 10 cup for every single thing. You know, even the socket welds pipe, I always use a 10. The reason why I like to use a 10 is because you have a bigger hole or whatever, and which allows more gas flow, and I feel like that's better. A 10 or an 8 is good if you want to get started. I actually have an 8 right here. That's the last one I have. I actually need to order some more. But those are some good TIG cups to get. You got to get the jumbo ones though. And the reason why you want to get the jumbo ones, because you want to get the jumbo gas lens that comes with it. Go ahead and get the 1/8 jumbo lens. I was trying to take it out to show y'all, but it's stuck and I don't feel like going to get my pliers. But we'll have images of what I'm talking about, and like I said, I'll have the links below on what you need to get. The gas lenses, if you're getting started, you might want to order a few because they actually break pretty easily whenever you get metal stuck on there, and after a while they're no more good because it's not spreading out that gas. The next thing that you want to get is a 1/8 collet, and don't get 332. I personally feel like what's the point of getting that? The 1/8 will do. And which leads on to the next thing on why you need to get a 1/8 collet and a 1/8 gas lens. Get you some good tungsten. This is really important, guys. Get your 1/8 tungsten, but you have to get the right ones. You have to get the one that's 2%. How you say it, bro?
Thoriated.
Huh? thoriated. I can't pronounce thoriated. You gotta get the ones that's 2% thoriated. And the reason why I say this because I have tried other ones that are cheaper, but after you strike them maybe 2 or 3 times, you have to re-sharpen them again. These last way much longer. You don't have to keep sharpening them. And when you learn in TIG, always keep your tungsten sharp. You know what I'm saying? Get you a drill and a 1/8 disc and constantly sharpen it up. If your tungsten is not sharp, whenever you start trying to weld, it's not gonna spread the metal out and your weld gonna look like shit. These are the Miller, is a Miller brand, but they have other brands that work just as good. I recommend to always get the ones with the red coloring at the end. Let's see, I think Weld City sells some for 30 bucks on Amazon. And I looked at the reviews and it got like 5 stars out of like I believe 300 reviews. So looks like that would be a good tungsten to start off with. Okay, the next thing that you want to get you is, of course, a welding hood. No, this is my welding hood from Outlaw Leather. I think they're like 140. I don't remember. I've been having this for a couple of years. The only thing I did was change out the leather because after a while it just looks like shit. This is a pipeline hood. I added the adapter to it. But if you're getting started, just go ahead and get you a Tiger hood. They sell on Amazon for $44. And the reason why I say get a Tiger hood because it's gonna come with the flip up lens, and you're gonna need that whenever you grinding. I had to add this to it because the pipeliners don't come with the flip up lens. And the reason why I got the pipeliner is because they're actually a little smaller than the Tiger hoods in my preference. But if you don't have the money, go ahead and just get you a Tiger hood. It don't matter at the end of the day what hood you use. I know you've seen the other welding hoods with the big nice weld lenses that come in the front. Don't get that. I mean, and the reason why I say don't get that is because whenever it's time to change those clear lenses, you have to order them specially from whoever you bought the welding hood from because they're shaped odd. Just go ahead and get you one of these, and you can just get the regular clear lens, the 2x4 ones. You can buy those at any welding supply store. They'll sell them. And if you buy the nice big old welding hoods, you have to exactly go to the person that you buy it from. Another thing you're gonna need is a good welding lens. On this hood right here, I have my Weld Beast lens. I actually been using this lens for the last couple of weeks. No complaints, works real good. I actually like to use it for stick a lot because of the color. I feel like it has great color for stick. It's a good lens. I'm gonna have the link below too. If you can't afford an automatic lens, which I recommend for you to get simply because it's easier, just get you a regular black lens. And I suggest you start off with 11 or 12. Don't go 10 or under because it's gonna fuck up your eyes and you wanna take care of your eyes. So the next thing that you need to get you is a Argon hose with an Aragon gauge. This is a little pricey. I suggest going to Facebook Market. They always usually have somebody selling one. Get you about 50 foot. You don't need much. For you just starting out, just get you a regular gauge. You really don't need a high pressure gauge until you start purging stainless pipe, which is like 10 inch or below. I mean 10 inch or higher, you need a good strong gauge. But if you're starting off, go ahead and get you a small one. You will also need to get you some Argon. It's priced differently in different states. In Houston, I could get a small bottle of Argon for like $30, which is pretty cheap, and it lasts decently depending on how much you weld. They have the bigger bottles. I'm not sure how much they're worth, but because I usually get the small one because I'm usually just working on smaller projects. Just call your local air gas. Usually they'll rent the bottles out to you for like maybe $1 a day on top of how much you're paying for the gas. I suggest you start off learning how to do carbon first. So get you some 70S 6 wire. Don't get 70S2 simply because it has a lot of silicone and it's somewhat harder to control. 70S 6 is much easier, it's much prettier, less silicone, and I feel like it looks better. So those are the TIG things that you need to get started with TIG welding. I'll have other videos coming out on TIG welding for beginners. For those of y'all who never really got into it, I'm gonna do it step by step from starting out to pipe to more advanced like stainless schedule 10. But anyways, as you can see, I'm back in my apartment in Houston, man. I'm happy to be home. I came out here to shoot an underwater welding video. Stay tuned towards the end of this video, and I'm gonna have a few clips of what to expect whenever I upload it. And I'm not too sure when I'm gonna upload it yet, simply because I have to do a lot of editing. It's gonna be a 2-part video, one with questions and the other one's gonna be on the field welding. So I hope y'all enjoy that video. But anyways, man, I said I was gonna do a giveaway for the welding machine, and then we have a winner. The winner is Saul Lucio. He said I should review the infrared TIG cups and accessories. I'm not too familiar with that, but I'm guessing it's like the Pirates looking TIG cups, which I think is a great idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy them, and I'm gonna check them out and review them for y'all and see what y'all think. Pretty excited for that. But congratulations, brother. Hope you enjoy your new welding machine. Send me an email, your address, and I'll ship it out to you as soon as I can. But man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna show you a few clips of the underwater welding. Hope y'all enjoy. See you on the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Weld Lab. Today we're doing some underwater welding. Oh, yeah, I need gloves. All right, this is Pepe's test right here. I'm going to see if I can weld them. What y'all think, guys? Will I be able to get them or what?
We have here, got our welders, and basically teach topside welding.
I want to give you a tour of the whole school. What do you think about Pepe's?
Man, I really like it. To be honest, this experience was the best.
I got some. I'll get an offer her. Yeah,